Okay, so I'm going to attempt to explain an encounter I've had with God over the last few days in the next 60 seconds. Here it goes. So I've been praying about my finances for the whole month of March, believing that God is really going to do something in that area because the job I'm doing is closing and I know he wants to bring something new. So I was really praying, but on Sunday, I felt really desperate, like I needed some sort of clarity from him. So I'm praying. I'm not sure if I'm asleep or awake, but I have this dream vision type thing. And I go up into this bright place, right? And I was talking to someone across the table and I was telling them my situation, my financial situation. And they looked at a board that looked like it had all my notes on it. And they said, well, it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong up here. Everything seems in order. Maybe you just need to start declaring it down there. So then I woke up, I was like, okay. So I began to declare God's provision over me, God's blessing, And within a couple of days, I got a paid opportunity come in and I'm like, whoa.
Hi, you beautiful people. Have you read your Bible today? If you have, awesome, love that. If you haven't, that's okay. You can read it with me. John chapter 14. And Jesus says, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. He's urging us to remember that Jesus is in the Father and the Father is in him. Further along this chapter, he talks about, if anyone loves me, he will keep my word and my Father will love him. Which is actually why I started the words you should say instead of cussing. I used to cuss all the time. And I know these videos may seem silly, but they are helping me to stop. And eventually, I will probably get to the point where I don't even need those silly words. Because we want to glorify God with our words and our actions. I hope you have a good day today.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Didn't desire to do things with the flesh at all, but a random thought would come when it never came before. And God showed me this is the enemy being sneaky. This is how the devil works. He plants thoughts trying to get you to think it's me, so you'll be like Adam and Eve and turn away from God. Like coming to you in your dream, you doing bad things in your dream that you have no desire to do. That's a scheme of the enemy to make you think that that's really you. But when you can identify the devil's trying to lie to me, this isn't who I am. Maybe you have a lustful thought, an offensive thought, a jealous thought. The enemy wants you to think, this is me, I'm bad. That is not truth. You are good. You are pure. You are the righteousness of God. You are not your thoughts. Those thoughts come. Why did that thought come? I don't even desire to do these things. You go in the spiritual realm. I see what's going on. The enemy's trying to deceive me. I'm not gonna let him speak it out loud. I resist that lie. I don't receive that as truth. Don't allow those lies to become your truth, to make you feel bad. Never again.
You know what I'm feeling like? I'm feeling like I could be dead. It's been a whole year since COVID has started, right? There were many opportunities that my family and I could have gotten sick. We were around people who had COVID. Throughout this entire year, my family and I have been untouched. That is the grace of God. We've had a little worries here, like of allergies or a little cough or little fevers. Get tested negative. I went today because I was surrounded by a lot of people this past weekend. Negative. I've sat around and thought like, wow, God. There were times where I applied for jobs because I've lost it for a year now. No one hires me. I don't know what it is. I've gotten rejected, hurt. It's been real difficult. And it's like the Lord has been protecting me. He's been trying to teach me something. He opens the door for me to minister, right? When God has called you for a time, you have to fulfill that purpose.
I was at the Mall of America and a security guard approached me and asked me. He said, why was that guy so angry with you? Why was he cussing you out? And then I asked him to repeat himself. He did, and he asked me why he was so angry. And I said, describe him. But he couldn't or he wouldn't. So I said, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I said, I didn't see anybody. I said, but let me tell you something. And I took a pause. I said, I believe in spiritual warfare. Then I said, what do you think of Jesus Christ? And he told me he used to read his Bible every day and went on about it. He said he was over in Afghanistan, him and his brother died in his arms. He's bitter and angry with God. And he says he has nothing to do with God. So we ended up praying together. I believe that God brought us together. Never saw anybody who he's talking about.
This is exactly why I say, Lord, give me wisdom, because if you give me strength, I'm going to need bail money. Oh, here he is. Hey, bro, what's up? You doing all right? You was talking a little crazy. I had to put hands on you. I guess you forgot that Christian don't mean soft, and this Bible don't make me sweet. We from the south side of heaven. Now get on up. Let's get a Gatorade.
Don't be suspicious. 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 Don't be.
Hey guys, so I want to share with you a dream that I had 2 nights ago. It was like the coming of Christ was like a storm, but it was dark outside, but it was like a snowstorm. And I'm trying to get in my house so that I can be safe. And as soon as I get in my house, there were like people praying inside. And I know that it's the coming of Christ. So I started to get really worried, and I started worrying about my friends and family and stuff like that. And so there's this girl on the left side of me and this boy on the right side. And I'm busy looking back and forth at them, making sure that they're okay. And I was so focused on that I had forgotten about myself. And they're praying like this, with their heads bowed. And as I'm busy looking back and forth at them, God said, he's covered, she's covered. Stop worrying about them. Now here's something that I want to tell you guys. You cannot save anyone. When our souls leave this body and we meet God, we only have ourselves. We're only accountable for what we did, not for what the other person did. No friendship or relationship is ever worth risking your soul for.
Let me share something with y'all. Sometimes God has to take you, not your great auntie Lois, not your Uncle Joe, but you. Sometimes God has to take you through the valley. Sometimes God got to take you through that mess in order for you to deliver a message. Because it's going to be your testimony, your message that changes the trajectory of somebody else's life, that becomes a part of somebody else's survival guide. So when you go through stuff, be thankful in everything, even if you don't like what it feels like, even if it's not coming together as you would anticipate. Trust the process. Don't resist it. Trust that what God is doing is working together for your good. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. Trust it. Trust it. It may not feel good, but it's for your good. Trust it.
Welcome to Jehovah Jireh. Welcome to Hebrews. Welcome to Holy Grounds. When your order's ready, we'll call your Enneagram number.
Every morning we come in and individually pray for each coffee bean. I'm gonna write, I love Jesus a latte. That's original, right? God's really the master roaster. Y'all qualify for the 2 or more are gathered discount. Just married? Y'all qualify for the 2 become 1 discount. I don't really view myself as a barista. I'm a steward. You should try our John 3:16 blend. It's kind of for everyone. You have to try our pressed but not crushed blend. I mean, on the 7th day God rested. We don't really do tips, but you can donate to Jessica's mission trip to Uganda. I'm gonna caption this photo, taste and see that the Lord is good. This is gonna be such a cool boomerang. I'm gonna caption this one, blessed and highly flavored. This is gonna be such a cool boomerang. My cup overfloweth. Bring your Bible and you'll get 10% off. Hey, Jesus is always watching. No, seriously, he is. This coffee shop exists for the glory of God. So I just got promoted to customer.
Yes. Sir, since we in this house together, can you tell me, what do you feel about the coronavirus, Daddy?
The Bible says, Psalm 91 and 1, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadows of the Almighty. Psalm 91 and 1. And when you walk in the Spirit, there ain't no virus. Because Jesus don't have none.
Oh, I know that's right, Daddy. So we don't have nothing to worry about. Huh?
No, you ain't got nothing to worry about when you're walking in the Spirit.
Yes, sir.
And the Bible said in John, 3rd chapter,
Yes, sir.
3 and 6.